Good evening, guys, and welcome back to esports here in the second round already of the Summer Major Rankings 1. 2 days, of course. This is the first day and the only game today. So tomorrow will be where all the action is. But today we still have one game left that we definitely did not want to miss, and it's White Towers versus Junior. While we are seeing White Towers doing a nice use and take here. So Junior is playing with Maloeshka, Miss Uniquet, Russell of Leaves, Queen Size, and Giaga. And on the side of White Towers, we are seeing Medvillain, who is currently pulling the flag, Kazakh, CJ. It's definitely a Russian pronunciation. I don't know, so let's just keep it at CJ. And Cortex. They are currently with 4. Let's hope they can find the 5th player soon. Otherwise, it will be a tricky game for them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We can see once again White Towers pulling here with Kazakh. Um, they are not letting themselves down, although they are with 4 players. And they are going to capture the first flag. That's quite interesting. I haven't seen White Towers in quite a long time, but they had a good run. I think it was in Winter Major Rankings or Summer Major Rankings 1. No, 2, sorry. Always a bit in the midfield, but definitely an interesting team. And let's see how they can perform in this battle. They have the first capture, and that while they are with a player less than Junior is. So that's not a good look for Junior, to be honest. Slaschonok, Slaschonok, for the hunter guy from White Towers, Yarkov. Am I pronouncing that right? Slastenok, Slaschonok. Let me know. Russian names can be quite difficult, I have to say, but it sounds, it sounds pretty much how you read it in Cyrillic, so it makes sense. Matt Villan here once again pulling the flag. White Towers doesn't even care that they are only with 4 players because they are going to capture the second here. Quite insane, to be honest. But will this be possible on Cross? That's the question. Cross is a bit more open than this map. For White Towers, it will be crucial to win 2 rounds here, so they only need a tie on Cross. I think that's the only way to win with 4 players, although it's already crazy that they are winning with only 4 players on the battle. Rustov leaves now within use and take scenario. Can he make this a capture opportunity? Immediately using again, it's risky, but yeah, it's risky. I wouldn't have done that, to be honest. Queen size using a Crusoe D here. Yeah, it's really messy from Junior. They are not able to get any control. Still 5 minutes to go in this battle, and it's insane to me how White Towers is doing this. But at the moment they are able to keep control of the base. And for Junior, this is pretty much a wake-up call, to be honest. Like, I don't know what their expectations were starting this tournament. If you take a look at last tournament, I don't think too great. But it's not looking good. Four minutes on the clock here. It's Uniquet that is trying to pull the flag, but once again, White Tower is able to defend with only 4 players. This team, White Towers, is intriguing me more and more every minute that goes by. Junior is, of course, is not playing well, that's for sure. But White Towers being able to stay alive and even capturing 3 flags with 4 players. I'm already curious to see White Towers playing against a bit of a higher rated team. They lost first round versus Pepega, but yeah, that's no shame. Pepega is potentially asset winner this tournament. Like, they won last ranking, so there's an opportunity for them to do it again. Of course, easier said than done, but to lose against that team is definitely not a shame. Queen size here, pulling the flag here, Miss Uniquet taking over. This will be the first capture for Junior if they are able to keep the flag. Matt Villain and Kazak trying to go for a return. It's risky business. Matt Villain using his OD. It will not be on time though. A bit opportunistic. Hi Armin Yard. Armin Yard. Welcome in chat. Matt Villain trying to create a counter pull once again. And yeah, it's not bad. It's not looking bad for White House, but this is an easy return for Junior. Here, Castle of Leaves, or Rustle of Leaves, sorry, pulling the flag. Can Junior still get it to a draw? That will be crucial for them, to be honest, especially if you consider White Towers only being with 4. But they only have 1 minute. Nice overdrive by Slatsionok, stunning 3 players. And it will be White Towers that is going to win the first round. Even doing an over and takeover with a flag there just to flex. But take a good look at the KGs, guys. Junior has to change something because they should be the winning team. That's how simple it is, to be honest. They should be the winning team easily. So yeah, with that being said, let's move over to the second round. Ooh, Yerkov. Will that be the reason they did that? I don't think so. Probably just a mistake, but it's funny. Very sharp of you to see that. Referees probably missed that one, but it doesn't change anything, of course. But sneaky, sneaky. We can see Junior still with 5, and White Tower is not able to find the fifth player. So they are continuing to play with 4. But they are winning. It's crazy, to be honest. I don't know how they are doing it. OD box dropping right now. Let's see if Russell of Leeds has an opportunity to take that one. Junior needs it. They need to perform better than last round. But it will be Matt Villain taking that OD. And once again, White Towers has the map control. Kazakh here pulling the first flag for White Towers. Can they make it out of the base? They can, but this will be an easy return here for screen size. Yeah, Jericho. I wouldn't call this my work, but yeah, that's definitely true. I would call it hobby, to be honest. It's for fun. But a 3-hour working day doesn't sound bad. But streaming for 3 hours though, I don't know what it is about streaming, but I'm just not used to talking for long instances in a time. And on stream, of course, you have to do that. I'm getting really tired from it. Still enjoy it though. Talking about talking for a long time, this is also minutes I have to fill with stupid waffling because there's absolutely nothing happening on the field right now. That's a good hobby, Yarkov. Pretty good hobby. But no, there is nothing happening. Junior is defending very hard and forgetting that they are in an advantage in terms of players. Kazakh is pulling here. Cortex with an OD that's definitely doing some damage, but not supporting Kazakh at all. So that's once again an easy return here for Junior. And it's just a very boring match, to be honest. Matt Villain taking the OD box. Queenside is just a second too late, but that's going to cost Junior big opportunities here, to be honest. Because Matt Villain will have an opportunity to pull the flag with a Viking OD. He's going to use it now. I already expected that one. Using Ricochet on Viking, by the way, because they don't have a fifth player that is playing on Paladin. So they can play Ricochet on Viking, no problem. And I think Ricochet is definitely a turret you want to have in your arsenal on this map. Matt Villain, pretty nice pull, but not able to get out of the base, and this will be once again a return. And we are back to the usual on this map. Everything is like really calm, not a lot happening. Uncoordinated gameplay by Junior, to be honest. Once they are left, once they are right. Solo attacks non-stop. Resolve leave just playing on spawn, pressing W and attacking. Although they are with 4 players on left side right now, maybe they can create something. Not forget about defense though, because Kazakh is pulling. And he has all the space for himself. Malo Eshkawa here with a nice OD supporting this big attack from Junior. Uniquet, Miss Uniquet is pulling this flag. And we will get into a kind of standoff situation here. Matt Villain full focusing on the return, using his Viking OD for it. Ooh, Jaga with a bit of luck there in a 1v1 with Slotchonok, managing to return. And that is how Junior is keeping it a tie on the scoreboard. But yeah, they can't be happy with that, to be honest. Still 3.5 minutes to go in this match and no flag captured yet. And this match is already quite uninteresting. But imagine if Whitehouse had 5 players on the field. Kazakh with a great double kill just a second ago. Cortex had a healing OD supporting Kartek here. But Jaga not letting that happen. Once again, him coming in clutch for the return. Ooh, look at Matt Villain immediately using that OD. Risky business by him, knocking down 2 players already. Finding his third right now. Fourth. But no teammate to pull the flag for him. Matt Phelan once again solo pulling. And this time, Junior absolutely not sharp enough. This can be a capture for White House. It will be insane for them if they can capture here, to be honest, in a 4v5 situation. Winning 2 games in a row, that will be perfect for them. And that's exactly what they are going to do. Now Junior left with only 2 minutes to make it a tie. But look at the KD from the players. It's so... And this OD from Queen size as well. Not working out at all. I don't know. OD box is dropping though right now. Unicred debating on going for the flag or the OD. Nice shot there by Kazak with the overdrive. Unicred now taking over. This has to be the draw for Junior. And it will be. It will be. What are the odds they will decide to play 4v5 on purpose? I think the odds of that are pretty small, but it can be, of course. I was quite late into this match. More normally I'm a bit earlier, and then I can see the players already joining, you know? Maybe they were with 5 there, I don't know. I don't know to be honest, but I think they are just at 4. But it will be big time disrespect if they just only had 4 players on the field on purpose. 14 seconds on the clock, and this game will be a tie, although Kazak still has opportunity to pull a flag. Melo Eshka just blocking him, smartly played by him. And we have a tie. Let's move over to Cross. And Cross will be a bit more difficult for White Towers, I think, because they are only with 4. But time will tell. Time will tell, guys. So guys, we are currently waiting for the 3rd round to start. So players are rejoining the match and the third round can start. The White Towers, if they can win here, they have won the game completely. And Junior, yeah, still needs 2 wins. But the crazy thing is, for all the people that are just tuning in here, it's a 4v5. But the team with 4 players is winning so far. When are the finals estimated to start? The finals of the Summer Major rankings. Let me search this up for you because it's published when which round is going to take place. Here we go. I will send you the link so you can see it for yourself. Now let me just copy the message. And the 4th round is for the 4th round is for the paint. So the 4th round will be played on April 18th and April 19th, and that's for the acid paint and of course for all the other rewards in the Summer Major Rankings 3. Of course, delays can happen, but this is how it's planned. Yeah, Summer Major, of course, what Yarkov is saying, that still has to be announced. It will probably be end May, start of June, but just take a look at the esports websites and it will be announced rather quickly after this tournament is over. There we go. 3rd round starting right now. White Towers, of course, wanting to wrap it up here. But they need to win while only having 4 players on the battlefield. And Junior fighting against a weakened team, but still struggling. So they definitely don't have the day of their life in esports right now. Yeah, it's mostly just hiding their username. I see in chat being asked, is there a point of playing on other accounts? I think the biggest point is just to make sure that people don't know who you are. But sometimes it's also the case that you have a team without players, but you're still in it as leader with your main account, and you don't want to remove that team or lose that team. So you, yeah, just put that team in the freezer, let it wait for a season, and play on another account. It has all kinds of reasons, but most of the times it's just trying to stay a bit private, or not wanting your rank, your win rate lower on your main account. Win rate is a big flex for some of the guys. Junior picking up that OD box. Yeah, Also, to win a prize for lower ranks, nice boost for your account. All kind of reasons. But mostly, no, this is a joke. But mostly is to mess with us commentators because we don't know which player is who. Matt Villain is here pulling, taking it very slowly, trying to dodge the OD from Meloeshka. And he's doing a good job here. Russell leaves though with a nice Viking OD. Will he go for the return? Yes, he does. And this is now a tricky situation for White Towers because currently they do not really have a player to go for a return. It looks like Jaga has some lag as well. So currently both of the teams are with 4. And Matt Villain returning. Cortex with a lovely RSOD. And Matt Villain is turning this around and taking advantage of Junior also being with 4 players for a second. And normally I think it's a bit non-sportsmanship behavior. But this time with White House being with 4 players as well, they rightfully make use of the situation. Hello bot, good to see you. Welcome to esports. Currently we're watching the 3rd round here, and White Towers, if they can keep this going right like it's going right now, if they can keep the lead, then they have won the game, and then they have won a 4v5. Although Junior is also with 4 players right now, but the first round was definitely a 4v5, and they won the first round. Second round was a 4v5, and they tied it. Really, really interesting. And a big wake-up call for Junior, to be honest. That is not having a good season. It's a new team as well, so you have to give them time, of course. Although, yeah, I said it's a new team, but they have played already quite a bit. I don't know, man. Nice OD by Cortex here supporting Matt Villain. Will he be able to pull though? Because he doesn't have a lot of supplies like speed boost and repair kit. Kazakh can take over if needed. Russell leaves counter pulling, but not able to get out of the base. Good focus here by Cortex and Matt Villain. White House capturing the second flag, and Junior still only has 4 players on the field, so I think with what's happening right now, White House has won this match. We still have 4 minutes to go, of course, but Junior really has difficulty against this team. Matt Villain here pulling the 3rd one. Crazy. With that 3rd capture, that's to be honest the final nail in the coffin here for Junior. I don't see them possibly being able to turn this around. Look at once again, look at the KD differences. Kazakh here trying to pull a 4th flag. Nice shot there. And he's able to capture the 4th flag as well. Yeah, and Junior's completely lost. No coordinations, no counterplay. It's not going to change the score. It's over. It's the last round today. We still have to wait 2 minutes for the formality, but White Towers is not losing this anymore. Green side's now pulling. This can be the first capture this round for Junior. It will not change the score, but it will definitely be a moral boost. But Matt Villain isn't in the mood for any boosts for their opponents. And cold bloodedly returning that flag. While this match is coming to an end, let's take a look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be streaming way more games, and there will be happening way more games than today. The second round is, to be honest, played in one day. Besides this game, absolutely nothing happened today. So tomorrow is where the second round will really be starting in the Summer Major Rankings 3. We will be streaming Pepega versus Chill Vibe. Pepega, of course, a winner of the Summer Major Rankings 2, and way more tournaments than that. Crazy good in this team. And Chill Vibe, of course, yeah, to be honest, Team Point is light. We can see Immortal Hero in that, a well-known player in the Russian community. But way more names than that. It's a very interesting match. That will be on 17 UTC, 20 MSK. And directly after on 21 MSK, we will be streaming Destiny of 3 Seas versus Troublemakers. Two midfield teams fighting against each other. And I think that will be an interesting close match. But there are way more matches happening that we will not be streaming, but will still be happening. So take a look at tankysport.com yourself as well. This match has been won by White Towers with an insane win in the first round in a 4v5 situation. So congratulations to them. And back to the drawing board for Junior. Big steps to still make if they want to keep up with the midfield here in the Summer Major Rankings 3. Hope to see you all back tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, and yeah, see you tomorrow.